There are many different ways to measure the start of spring. To John, it might be when his NCAA bracket finally is bust. To Tim, it might be when the Chicago area temperatures finally reach above freezing. But to me, it's the Masters. The Masters takes place a week from today, and it's the most highly anticipated golf tournament of the year. And it's a 4-day tournament bringing 100 of the world's best golfers to Augusta, Georgia to compete for a grand prize of $1.8 million. But for us viewing at home, we get an even bigger surprise. We get the opportunity once a year to stare into one of the most secret and selective organizations in the entire United States. And that's the membership of Augusta National. To some, the mystique of the Masters tournament is not who get to play in the Masters or Augusta National, but those who cannot. And those people are just about everyone. Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests, Augusta National is very similar to Harvard University, because Augusta National is commonly ranked the top golf course in the United States and has some of the biggest, brightest billionaires that call members. But there's one big deciding difference between the two, and that's Harvard University is a lot easier to get into. And other than that 1 week every year that they host the Masters, the course is shut down. You are not able to even set foot on the premises. Now I know Ken's sitting here thinking, David, look, I'm not like you, okay? I'm really, really wealthy. And, a lot of people don't say no to me. So, where do I sign up? Because this thing, really seems like it's right up my alley. And I say, Ken, unfortunately you can't. Because membership is on a invitation-only basis. Essentially, don't call us, we'll call you. Some of the notable members include Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, some of the most influential politicians and billionaires of the United States. Some that you would think would pay any price to be part of one of the most exclusive country clubs in the United States. But those are the few that actually pay the least, and that's because the Masters make so much money during this 1 week event that a lot of the members only have to pay $10,000. $10,000 is a small price to pay because the rumor has it that if you don't get a bill at the end of the year, it's a subtle hint that please don't send a check because your membership has been revoked. There's 300 members, and many of them don't even play it too often because not one member lives in Augusta, Georgia. Many live far from it. So around 60% of the members live in the Northeast, and so they call another golf course their primary course and only come and visit every so often. So you have one of the best golf courses in the United States, and it's one that gets the least play. Interesting, right? And once Augusta National hosts the Masters a week from now, 3 weeks after, they'll close the course and not open it again until October. The few that get to step foot in the hallowed grounds of Augusta National say that you rewind back to the 1930s, a time when golf was still a rich white man's sport. The country club reeks of upper class, but not because of the decorations or the architecture, but from its simplicity and sameness. Kind of like baseball's equivalent of an angelic Fenway Park. They intended it for it to be an all-male golf club. So no tennis, no swimming pool, no tipping, and absolutely no women. It wasn't until the 1990s that the first flag male was allowed to join, and it wasn't until 2012 that the first woman was allowed. So fellow Toastmasters, if you're anticipating going to the Masters this year, good luck. You'll need a ticket. And let me tell you, they are very difficult to come by because the Masters has been officially sold out since 1972. Tickets are passed down through families, so they're very difficult to get. But some are on StubHub today, starting at $3,500. About the third of an annual membership for Augusta National. So if you're not like Ken, where you can afford to spend $3,500 to attend the Masters a week from today, join me and watch from home. You get the opportunity to peer into this most exclusive membership, only once per year. Join me a week from now to watch